button. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for watching. I'm streaming to you guys live with LadyVirgilia here.
Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while.
It's been a little while indeed. Been too long. Sorry guys, I haven't streamed in a while. Just moved into my new place and busy sorting all my stuff out from my storage unit and all that. So it's taking quite a bit of time, but here we are, hoping to do a good hour or so stream with you guys on CS4. So I got Lady here with me, and you know what that means, guys. She hasn't quite made it through the end of CS1 yet, so if you could be so kind as to not spoil her on any CS3, CS4 stuff, it'd be much appreciated.
That would be appreciated, yes.
But with that being said, though, we're going to go ahead and play some non-spoilerish content for her. But some of you guys may deem this spoilers for you because you might see some characters from previous arcs that some people consider it more spoilery than others. So this is a forewarning to everybody. I'm going to go ahead and put this as a red spoil alert for everybody who's watching. I'd rather be overly safe than sorry. If you're sensitive to the spoilers from previous arcs, we will talk about previous arcs here. We're going to spoil the crap out of you if you have not watched or played through Trails in the Sky or the Crossbell arc. We're going to be talking about all them spoilers, good stuff, during the stream, I'm sure. With that being said, that's why I've got the spoiler alert a level set to red.
Yeah.
Indeed. So, here we go. Wait a second here.
Yeah.
I'm showing as live as for 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
Alright. I guess I have to figure out what's weird on my end.
Feel free to join in the chat on the stream, guys. But try not to mention any CS3 spoilers, even though we're playing a dungeon out of CS4 currently.
Yeah. CS3 or CS4 spoilers.
CS3 or CS4 spoilers, that's correct. Yeah, try your best. I know it's hard. It's hard for me sometimes, really. I want to just spoil her silly, but...
Everything else is like fair game, though.
Absolutely. So if you want to talk about Sky or Crossbell, feel free.
Yes, Crossbell too. It's fine.
So while you're looking that up, lady, I was thinking before I start this dungeon, I wanted to just bounce the thought off of you guys. I recently purchased, because it was ridiculously cheap, a really good deal on Steam, and I think it was also the same on the PlayStation Store. I'm not sure if it's still happening or not, but I purchased Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus from Steam. And me being a PC gamer, I thought it was an awesome opportunity to try and stream a totally blind play of that game. I'm not much of an action RPG guy myself, but it was just so darn cheap. It was like $12. And it's normally like a $60 or $50 game. I figured, hey, I might as well pick it up and try it out and see how I like it. Let me know if you guys would like to see if it was interest to you guys on a blind playthrough, and maybe I'll stream it along with Lady here if she's got the time, and see how everybody likes it.
Yes.
If you got the time, that's the key thing.
Yeah.
I know you got a lot going on.
It'd be fun though, yeah. It's fun, so hopefully.
So you able to pick up the stream?
I'm good. I finally got it.
Alright, sweet.
Strangely took a while, but maybe that's YouTube.
It could be. I actually, I just moved into my new place, so I paid for the absolute, well, not the absolute, but pretty darn good, like 750 meg stream
Damn.
download. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Unlimited data per month. I was like, yeah, we're doing this.
Very nice.
So once I get the
Yeah.
4K going, it's gonna be no problemo. Hello,
Yes.
Roel.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining the stream. We're about to start.
Yes. Hey, Roel. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon. Thanks for coming back. Welcome back. This is going to be a CS4 stream, though, guys, so just giving y'all a heads up. This is a dungeon from CS4. You're going to see some characters from previous arcs. This dungeon, Daniel. Hey, welcome back, Daniel. This dungeon is... Okay, so the dungeon itself, I'm not going to be doing subtitles like I did last time. No subtitles, so you won't see any, you won't have any context, but you're going to see some characters. You're going to see some characters from the previous arcs that might spoil you. So it depends on you if you don't mind seeing some characters from the past, or if that is spoiler stuff for you, whether you want to watch or not.
Yeah, but story-wise, it's like not spoilery. Oh, I can't say that word. Spoilery, because I haven't played CS3 or CS4 yet. So Feb's trying to be nice and keep it spoil-free for me. It's true. It is a made-up word, but I use it a lot too.
Everybody knows what you mean by spoilery.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's a nice Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
Hope everyone else had a nice Mother's Day celebrating.
Indeed. Oh, Daniel's curious. Go ahead,
Oh
lady.
yeah, thanks Daniel. You remembered. I just finished that part that was stopped at the prologue, so Guerrilla Fortress. And got through all of that.
Zane, the CS3.
Yeah.
Are you speaking about CS4? Which game exactly are you talking about in the arc? Because I'll tell you this: all the games in the Trail series are worth a playthrough. Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, Cold Steel is worth it.
Absolutely.
If Zane, if you are interested or are looking at Cold Steel, I also recommend Trails in the Sky, which is also available on Steam in English. You can.
For PS4.
So for PS4, you have Cold Steel 1 currently, and then on, I believe it's June 4th, you got Cold Steel 2 that'll be coming out as well. Trails in the Sky, I am not sure if that's available.
You can get it to run on a very, very low spec PC or even Mac. You can get it to work even on Mac.
You won't need very much.
Wine, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a very old game technically, because it's from 2004.
Right. I highly recommend. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, lady.
Oh, sorry. No. I was gonna say pretty much the same thing you are. That like I would recommend playing the Sky trilogy if you can.
The Sky trilogy is really amazing, and the Crossbell arc. So, the Crossbell arc unfortunately isn't quite localized here yet in America. I highly recommend the Crossbell arc though, because there's a certain part in CS2, Cold Steel 2, that you won't quite understand if you haven't watched a playthrough of the Cold Steel arc, which is oh my goodness, Ao no Kiseki and Zero no Kiseki and then Ao no Kiseki. Those two games, which in the American version is known as Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure. Those two games are so important and underrated. They're really good. Highly recommend the Crossbell arc.
Yeah, Crossbell is personally my favorite right now out of the Trails games.
So Zane, I'm sure many people are like, oh, you must play Sky, you must play Crossbell, you must do all this. But I'm happy to tell you that you can play Cold Steel 1, and you won't feel like you're missing out on too much. Cold Steel, to me, that's how I started. I've just played Cold Steel. And it gives you a good taste, an appetizer, not even appetizer, it's a really good sampling of the whole Trail series as a whole. And you just play through Cold Steel 1. And if you like, once you get to the end, if you like Cold Steel, and you love how Falcom develops this story, then maybe, hey, you know what? I'll go ahead and take a peek at the previous arcs that preceded this, the Trails in the Sky arc and the Crossbell arc. And if you like Cold Steel, I don't think you'd regret the time that you spend on watching at least a story playthrough or an actual playthrough, or playing through it yourself even, of Trails in the Sky or the Crossbell arc.
Yeah, it's also the developers of the Trails games, they made the Cold Steel 1 a starting point to get into the series. So you're not going to be like completely lost if you haven't played the other ones. So it's a great place to just jump in, and if it gets you into the Trail series, then awesome. Start where it appeals to you.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. Zane, your social life will be gone for like months.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye to thousands of hours.
Probably too. Yeah.
But it'll be well worth it, trust me.
For sure. And yeah, okay, Daniel. Yes, I did really love Legram. It's just a really quaint little town. I mean, would we call it a town? I guess.
I'd call it a town. I think it's one of the most best towns ever.
And Laura's dad is awesome.
I'm glad you agree with me on that one. He's a badass for sure.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Very cool. And I love I love Eustace and Milliam's like stupid arguing. It's one of my favorite things of like that group. I'm just like, wow. Poor Eustace.
It leads though. It's a development to developing their character though.
True. Yeah. Okay. If I'm honest, is that Laura's fan club is awesome. keep all those boys away. Am I right? Yeah.
Daniel, that's awesome news. I was skeptical about that, but I'm confident that Lady An is gonna pull it off. Is gonna pull Yuna off. If you've watched my CS3 subtitled stream playthrough, and even CS4 as well, her Japanese voice actress does sound a bit more higher pitched, but I really think after listening to a couple of her voice lines, I think she has a good chance to pull it off pretty good. And yeah, Altina's VA also is reprising her role as Altina in CS3, and I think she'll do a good job as well. I'm confident and I'm excited. I'm really excited to play the English. I can't wait to play the English version of CS3.
Brandon, I like all of the new Class 7 voices. I feel like they did a really good job, like, at least from the trailer alone, they did a really good job, like, nailing down the voice actors for each part. So very exciting.
Hey, Roel, thank you very much.
No worries, Roel. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
congrats
we love
on
it
finishing.
When you join.
Yeah. Thanks for participating. CS2 is a really good game. Did you like the ending of CS2? Did you enjoy the game? And what parts of CS3 do you look forward to seeing? Is there any questions that you had that were left from Cold Steel 2 that maybe you felt like weren't answered, and you're looking forward to seeing how they address them in the future games of Cold Steel? And Daniel, absolutely. I think I can't remember the new voice actor's name for Kurt, but I thought
I can look that up. I got that.
Awesome. You're gonna fill in the Lucky's role, huh?
Yeah. A Lucky's roll is mine, I guess, today. Also, wait, okay, Feb, do you have like your screen like on?
Right now, I just have it on the just the poster for all 4 games. I haven't started actually showing my gameplay. Yeah.
Cause I was reminded of that time when we did that super long stream, and you were saying I was trying to show you the camera, and I was like just trying to guess off the music alone.
Zane, absolutely understood. Absolutely understood. You wish you could just have the whole arc all in one. You just buy the whole arc in one package. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, I think it's going to be a while for CS4, but hey, at least we'll get CS3 pretty soon. If I had to guess, we're going to have CS3, and let's see. I think we're going to have if I had to put my money on it, it would be the end of September.
You think they'll actually
no. I take that back. I say Halloween time. Halloween, beginning of November. That's my guess. What do you think, lady?
Because the placeholder dates is like early November. So
that's about right.
And honestly, a lot of games come out around that time. So
it's a good time for the holidays, right? Like the Christmas time, everybody's getting the games around that time.
Yeah, everyone's buying games for each other and have time to like play them during the holiday.
Zane, I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but it's been so long since I played them. I honestly can't even remember a lot of the story from them. So I'd have to play through both those games again just to understand before playing Kingdom Hearts 3. So I totally understand where you're coming from. Let's see.
Aren't there all those like 1.5 or 2.5? I don't know what Kingdom Hearts are like in between, but I think there's like in between stories too.
That's true. I did hear about that. Yeah.
I'm not super familiar with Kingdom Hearts, so sorry guys. I don't know a ton.
I don't know very much either. Honestly, so I'm gonna be totally frank with you guys. When I did Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, there's a couple parts that were pretty tough for me, and this is how old I am. I got the Game Shark. I used the Game Shark for it to give me some more HP. Oh god.
That's perfect. That's okay. Shame. I used to use Game Shark for some games too.
I just wanted to see the story. I was so intrigued by the story back then. I just wanted to keep moving on and not have to level up or grind or anything. So,
okay. I found the dude who's supposed to do Kurt Vander. He's actually... He voiced some people in Hunter x Hunter.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm kind of happy. But, otherwise, he seems relatively, like, very new. So it's kind of nice. I think
that's good.
Maybe they're trying to help some, propel some actors.
That's good. That's really good. Well, guys...
Otherwise, he's just done, like, Fire Emblem Heroes.
Gotcha. Everybody's kind of dipped their toes in that, right?
Yeah, I know everyone's done Fire Emblem Heroes.
So, I'm going to go ahead and start streaming a bit, doing some of this content. Again, I'm going to give you guys a forewarning. This is some spoilery content. We're doing a Cold Steel 4 dungeon. It's including some characters from previous arcs that might be spoiler to you. However, I'm not going to be providing any subtitles or context behind what's going on in the dungeon I'm about to do. And if I could politely ask you guys not to spoil provide any CS3 or CS4 spoilers if you've watched my streams or played through the games on your own, for Lady here, as she has just gotten near the later parts of CS1 herself. So
thanks, guys.
Try
I appreciate it a lot.
Absolutely. But we will. Feel free to discuss spoilers and warning everybody on spoilers for the previous 2 arcs. We'll be talking about anything and everything about those 2.
Yeah.
That being said, here we go.
Yay. Okay, also that I just wanted to say that voice actor for Kurt Vander, his other profession is author. So that's interesting. Yes! Oh look, it's all our little girls!
Damn right it is.
These like classify as lollies. Lolly party. I love older Ren.
Absolutely. I think it's really cool.
And I love how like she still kept the gist of her outfit, but she's older now, so.
You mean her VA? I don't know if her VA changed in Japanese, but they did a really good job.
Gotcha. Holy shit, Ren!
She's a badass.
Damage.
Yeah.
Well, former Ouroboros enforcer, I'm not surprised.
You wouldn't expect any less, right?
Yes.
This really is the lolly party, except for Laura and Yuna.
I know Laura is so freaking tall. Laura, you're too slow. You're not getting a chance to do anything.
She's slow, but when she does hit, she'll mess them up.
Yeah, she hits like a truck. Oh my gosh.
So did you actually go into what's it called? Lone Groom Castle yet in CS1?
Yeah, that was
what'd you
really
think?
cool. So I know exactly where that dungeon was when you showed me it in CS2, I think.
Yes, I did show you the CS2. I did not show you the CS1 version.
So now I know where that was. It was so cool. Oh my gosh! But when are we on Rod?
Yes, you noticed.
Yeah, I was just like, oh damn! I was like, it's her.
There she is. Yeah.
Here now. She's in Airbonia.
Roel, absolutely. The music in Legram Castle is one of the awesome things I liked about that dungeon. Is the music. Now it is very hard to complain about any music produced, but yes.
I love Zane's first impression. Instantly like the blue-haired girl with the ponytail. My strike zone. Yeah, that castle was really cool. I really, same about the soundtrack. That music was really good. But also, it just really reminded me of, Crossbell because of the bell. And the, like, bell was ringing in there.
Yeah, that's right, it was.
And so I was just like, oh crap. It's one of those weird Ouroboros things for sure. I think. I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure. I love Ren.
I wish I could say more, but we got no context.
No spoilers.
Yep.
Yeah, Clara's hot. I like Claire. I want to see more of her.
You're gonna see a lot more of her. Let's just say that.
I'm excited. I like her voice actress too, so she's a cool character. Yeah, Daniel, I was like, I'm sort of curious. I definitely got the vibes that I got with Wazy and Crossbell. Because they were in like a weird dungeon and he could sense the higher elements too. Because that's usually like a sign for like the church, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But I wonder, I actually don't think she's part of it though. Because she keeps talking to the cat.
You're so observant, lady.
Yeah, I'm like so freaking observant. I'm like a detective, like trying to figure out everything. I like Laura's Japanese voice.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I like her English one too, for sure, but like, I'm surprised.
She does a really good job in CS4. Excuse me. She does a really good job in CS4. And during certain parts that I'm not able to talk about yet. Yeah. Oh, should I go in that one or not? No.
I really wish to see Machias with that one character from Crossbell.
Oh, I think you're gonna get. I think you get your wish. I can't remember if it's the same one I'm thinking of though.
Really? I mean, I told you my theory, right? The last time.
Can't quite remember. Sorry.
About like Dudley.
No, it's not that character.
Okay, yeah, I don't think he even probably, or maybe he does, and he's just like an NPC, like always. But I really want to think that like their family is somehow related.
They seem
like
very similar.
Yeah.
Well, in this dungeon, I did not take Fee with me, so you won't see her in this dungeon, but maybe another one.
Oh, Brandon's asking me a question. Right now, I really like Emma.
Emma, okay. Emma. That's a good choice because her story is extremely deep.
Yes. I just like her kind of character too. I'm just that kind of how would I describe her? She's kind of like ditzy. I don't know. I can see how like that could be annoying and all, but because she's super polite too, and she's like very caring, it like doesn't make me annoyed. But I also really like Fee.
So if you like Fee, you'll really like CS4 too, because she has a really good, oh man, her bonding events.
In CS4?
Yeah, I can't say very much, sorry. It's just...
It's okay,
I
gotcha.
Look forward to CS3 and CS4 with Fee as well. They all have really good pros and cons.
Yeah. Wait, Brandon, who do you ship with Green?
Good question. Turn chest.
Whoa.
Who do you say? Who do you say?
Oh no, he didn't say, sorry. I was just like noticed the first time the door was like opening in this dungeon. Sorry, I guess that just like broke up, huh? My voice. The door's opening.
So this is a puzzle dungeon where if you go in the wrong order, it takes you back to the frickin' beginning, so that's what just happened to me. I'm playing this without a guide, so bear with me.
Understandable. Oh, also, hi, Electric Flare. Oh, okay, Brandon says Elisa and Emma.
Elisa
I
and
like
Emma.
Elisa. She really does the whole, like, I don't want to say the word subvert, but she's definitely, like, not what you expect when you first meet her, and she's, like, the typical tsundere thing in the first dungeon.
Well, people assume she's tsundere.
Yeah, but then she really grows out of that, like, right away, and then after that, she's really cool.
I agree with that. With stipulations, of course.
Well, we know who your favorite is, so...
I think it's pretty obvious. But yes.
I'm glad that you at least appreciate Elisa.
I can appreciate it.
I mean, I can kind of see where her story is probably gonna go. With the whole, like, Reinford making weapons of mass destruction kind of thing. So, you got this, Elisa. World peace as much as you can, am I right?
Daniel, absolutely. That scene that you're talking about was a really good scene with Elisa.
Yes. I also loved Eustace's reaction.
I don't remember that. Man, I gotta play that through that again just to catch that. Or watch your summary.
He totally repeated Elisa's lines word for word, cause she's like, how did you hear? And he, like, repeated her dumb, cheesy line. Like, in his sarcastic voice. It was perfect Eustace. It was, like, 100% perfect.
I gotta listen to that again. For sure. Ren being a badass, as always.
Kia! Kia is so cute.
I hope I'm not at the end already. Come on now. Yep, alright.
Zane, I think there might be an option for that. Well, I know in the Cold Steel 1 and Cold Steel 2 on PS4, you can choose between dual audio. I actually wonder if CS3 is going to do that. Do we have a confirmation?
Yes, we do. So,
we do.
Yes, CS3, if you want to have the Japanese voice actors and voice actresses, you can change to hear the Japanese voice acting. But you cannot, the text though is always going to be in English. So if you prefer the Japanese voice actresses and actors, you can change to that. That's confirmed. You can even look on the website called thelegendofheroes.com, and you can see on the bottom where it describes the game, it says Japanese or English voice. So you'll be able to change back and forth. I will be right back, guys, in just a second before I fight this boss.
Boss time. I think dual audio has gotten pretty common since Persona 5, I guess. Like, that was 2 years ago now? 2017? Yep. That's Sarah. She grew her hair out. Yes, I love how this is an all-girl party, and then there's, like, Kurt. But yeah. What party do you guys like to play with? Like, what would be your favorite party of the Cold Steel characters? Or maybe I should specify 1 and 2. I really like, me personally, I really like Reen, Sarah, Emma, and Eustace. They're like a very well-balanced party. But Sarah is a little too OP, so if I took Sarah out, I'd probably keep this. Who would I put in there? Probably Laura. I'd put Laura in besides Sarah.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, no problemo.
I was trying to say, like, what would be your ideal party? There we go. I found the word. Ideal party.
Oh, the perfect party.
From Cold Steel 1 and 2. If, like, you can put anyone you want in there.
So, does it... Okay, so from a combat standpoint or from a character appreciation standpoint? How about that?
I guess... To me, it's kind of like both, because I like to have both a balanced party, but also characters that I like in there.
Okay.
So, I guess kind of both, or like if you had to pick the balance.
Okay.
You know.
So, you gotta have Reen in there, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's one of them. The second one is very, very easy for me to pick.
Yeah.
The powerhouse melee combat character, and one of the best characters in the arc is Laura Arcade, or S. Arcade, I should say. Number 3, so for Cold Steel 1 and 2, absolutely must be Elliot, because you need to have an awesome healer.
Yeah, and his resounding beat.
Resounding beat is amazing. It's going to help you so much on boss fights to have him in there. And the 4th slot is a tie. So I have 2 characters that I use for the 4th slot, and it depends on which field study I'm on in CS1.
Gotcha.
And CS2, it can be... I'm a little more flexible on it depending on the situation. And that is either Emma or Elisa. I like Sarah. Okay, Brandon.
Oh,
don't get me wrong. I love Sarah. She's my second favorite ship. Okay, I'll just tell you that right now. But as far as like ideal character composition, Elisa is awesome CP powerhouse. You use her. You use her. What's that called?
40.
Yes. It's like 20 CP per turn for everybody. Everybody's.
Oh yeah, that too. You're right.
She's a battery, CP battery. Really good for boss fights. And then you got Emma, who can blow shit up like a professional blower upper, right there.
She's a magic nuke.
Absolutely.
That's what she is. Yeah.
I'll take her with me into the what's it called, the old schoolhouse with Ariel, and just blow things up.
Oh yeah.
Over and over and over.
All the Sepith.
Yep.
All the Sepith.
But then the actual story, when you're doing bosses and stuff, then I'm using Elisa to give everybody the CP they need to just annihilate, you know? So, yeah, it's a tie between Emma and Elisa for my 4th slot. Sarah is 5th.
Very nice.
How about you, lady? I'm curious. What's your 4th man turn?
I got I didn't name my support characters last time.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to say really quick that actually everyone's parties, like Roel and Brandon, they're like, these are all such good parties when I think about it. Like, you really can't go wrong unless you like choose all melee or something and like all magic, then you're kind of screwed maybe. But so mine is Reen.
Okay.
So at first I said I really liked Reen, Sarah, Emma, and Eustace, but then I knew that Sarah is kind of too OP. So I'm like, if I had to take Sarah out and replace her with someone, I would put Laura.
Alrighty then, good choice.
Yeah, Laura's crafts are so good. She has so much utility for like melee at least. And then support, I'd probably have Elliot for sure. I pretty much always have Elliot if I can like choose him, you know, like in the old schoolhouse and stuff. Super helpful.
Absolutely. To me, he's required.
Yeah, and his art strength is still really good. It's not Emma level, but it's still really good. And oh man, who would I choose for the last one? That's so hard. I mean, I guess if I could include Sarah still, maybe I'd put her there. But out of the classmates, what would I put? Because I like all the other class. What do I put? Wait, can I include like Milliam and Crow?
Yeah.
Even though I kind of.
They're class 7.
No.
They're part of class 7. Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm like, I know what happened.
Yes.
but I would put Crow in for the final support person, if I could. Yeah, Brandon, you're right. I hear a lot about how like people think Elliot is too wimpy or something, and I'm just like, yo,
what?
His job isn't to like whack stuff. His job is to nuke stuff and heal people.
That's right. He's the best healer in all of class 7. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He's a badass.
Yeah, he is a badass. I'm a sucker for the character who is a scaredy cat a lot, but still goes into the fray anyway.
Yep.
So that's my opinion on it. I am very much like I don't really care if what they say is like wimpy. It's like, hey, they're still coming with me in the freaking dungeon and facing the dragon or the demon or whatever. So it's like, hey, he's doing his job.
Well, all I gotta say is you're gonna be happy in CS3.
Exciting.
Get excited. Get happy.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I want to be honest with you, Feb. So you know the Milliam character? You know how like, actually, I wish Aleki was here too, because I remember what he said about how he just like really doesn't like Machias in general. Like he's okay with him now, but it's like still not a preferable character. That was like definitely me with Milliam for a long while. She grew on me during the Legram thing. So
I remember that.
I don't find her like annoying anymore, but for that first bit when she was like with us, I was just like, no, she is too anime, too child, and she's only 13, and she just does whatever she wants, and she's kind of annoying. And also because, you know, I like Yusis, I'm just like, she annoys Yusis, so even that's kind of like, oh man.
Man, oh god.
Kind of.
It's so hard for me not to talk about serious spoilers. Let's just say that Milliam is incredibly important in CS3. Like, absolutely like as important as Reen in CS3. Let's just say that. Okay?
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like, I have heard that she goes through a lot of character development, so I'm excited for that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it was so interesting because, like, he was actually the first person in Trails in this series that I could actually say kind of annoyed me at the beginning. So that says a lot about the series to me, though, because, like, no one prior to her was, like, a huge bother to me.
I'm gonna give you guys a little taste of everybody, so I'll put some Kurt in there.
I want my man! The husbando. Like, everyone gets their waifus. I'm like, well, I want my husbandos, okay?
You know what? I'm gonna make an all-man team here. We'll do an all-man team here eventually. I rarely do that, but we'll do it. We'll make it happen.
That's what I did in Trails in the Sky 3rd. When you know that part when Kevin faints?
Yeah.
And so when that happened, I made an all-girl because like Reese was be in there, right?
Oh yeah.
So I was like, okay, all the girls now. And then when Reese isn't around and Kevin's the only one, I'm like, well, I might as well make it an all-dude party because Joshua's with me too. So I'm like, okay, all the dudes, but then after that, all the girls, and then had a lot of fun with that.
That actually happens. That happens compulsory in CS4.
Oh, really?
You have girl and boy teams. Yep. I won't go in any more depth than that, but yes, it happens. You don't have a choice.
Women are clearly the better fighters. Well, it's true that in Trails there's a bunch of freaking strong women.
Oh yeah.
And then there's Richard. So don't at me with Richard, okay? That Sakura Morning Moon, that just annihilates everything. Richard basically took down the entire Trails, the 3rd boss on his own. Like, everyone was just supporting him. He was so fast. He would get like 4 turns in for the boss every 1 turn. But yeah, I do... Wait, sorry, what was that?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, of Trails 3rd.
Yeah, I do plan to actually do my own playthrough. See, I watched a playthrough of those two arcs. And I thoroughly enjoyed them, but I do plan to do my own playthrough myself. And I'm going to have to make sure I try out Richard, because I heard that he's just a total broken character when it comes to actual
It would be the closest
combat.
thing to having Cassius in your party.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Like, technically the story does pass him off as, like, Cassius' successor, right? Even though he didn't accept himself as that, that's, like, part of his character growth.
Yes, I understand. That makes sense. I want to tell you so much. You need to hurry up and... You need to hurry up. Or CS3 needs to hurry up and come out, that's what I should say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's
I think
right.
you will have a lot of fun with the 3rd.
Okay. Oh, that game.
Because it's so customizable.
I've heard so many good things about the combat and the 3rd. I'm really looking forward to it. And Kevin and Reese are just such a badass duo. I'm just looking forward to watching that and playing through it again.
Yes. Yeah. I think I told you about how I like Kevin and Reese more than Estelle and Joshua. Like, I still love Estelle and Joshua, but I'm like, sorry guys, I know I've been with you for like 3 games at that point, but Kevin and Reese stole the show for me.
How could you do such a disservice, lady? Oh my god.
I know, right? Sorry, Estelle. Sorry, Joshua. You still are awesome. But, Kevin and Reese are my new favorite from Trails in the Sky, I guess.
Joshua and Estelle, my favorite couple in the whole series, easily. And mainly because it's written in a story, right? There's no harem, choose your ship or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's a benefit.
Like, even Josette doesn't really have an actual chance.
Right.
Even though she likes to try and, like, homework.
Yep.
No one really takes her seriously. So.
Well, even Chloe, right? Same thing with Chloe. Well, but Chloe's not as... She's more understanding, of course, because that's just her character, but...
Yes. She's just more considerate in general.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, and I love that. I love that scene in the 3rd with the Chloe and Joshua thing, where
Yep.
like Chloe confessed, but she's like, she just wanted to get it out, you know? So it's like, good job, Chloe.
She just had to let him know, but she understands. Man, it's a really big, man. It feels, right?
Yes. I was so proud of Chloe. I was like, damn, you go, girl. Pretty much no one else would actually do that.
So I'm gonna try and decide another dungeon real quick on the fly while you guys keep chatting. That won't spoil you too bad here. Because I did defeat this dungeon, and I've killed some mobs in here, so now I'm gonna try and pick something else.
Gotcha. Oh, also sorry, I didn't notice. Roel was asking who the blonde girl is running after us. Maybe Elisa?
Talking about Lisa, that's the only blonde girl I can think of that was with us.
Yeah, I think she was the only one. Yeah, Daniel, that whole Annalise against Richard thing, that was awesome. It felt so weird though, like beating him with Annalise. I don't know if that's like story, like canon. Like if that's supposed to be canon. Man, this is like sick OST though.
I love this dungeon theme. This is one of the few that are in my playlist when I'm at work. I'll listen to.
Oh, really? From the dungeons?
Yeah. I made myself.
I love the dungeon themes from Trails. I have so many dungeon themes. Like, you know how I told you I like the old schoolhouse theme?
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
I really like where it starts. It's really far into the OST, but it's about 2 minutes in, but this like flute comes in and it's so good. It's like one of my favorite Trails OSTs after that. And that's saying a lot because so many songs are so good.
Man, is this a spoiler or not? Let's see. It's the benefit of streaming. I can just keep this screen up in front of you guys, and you got no idea what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Roel, the official release for CS3 is autumn 2019, this year. So it's going to happen anytime between, when does autumn start this year? September 20th or 22nd through the latest, which is very depressing, is December 20th. But I seriously doubt it's going to be that late. I think it's going to be at the latest, like November.
Yeah, we'd hope. I do think Misa is pretty good with release dates. And the placeholder date for CS3 right now is November 1st, I think. At least on Amazon it is. I can actually look around. I'll see what other stores are.
Okay, cool. This is the full dungeon.
Cold Steel 3. Yeah, it's November 1st on GameStop. I think Amazon is also November 1st, but I'll have to check.
Yeah, the CS4, if you couldn't already tell, Reen isn't part of the party. And for reasons that I cannot disclose to anybody.
Gotcha. Yeah, interesting though that he isn't here.
Yuna is your MC.
Woohoo! Another female pro tag. Okay, Amazon is also November.
November 1st?
Yeah, so GameStop and Amazon. Well, but I also think they share their dates with each other. But let's hope that it's no later than November 1st. Do you like using Kurt in your party for the utility, or do you like his character a lot?
I like his
I'm
character.
Just curious.
I really like his character. I like his story. His development through CS3 and CS4 are awesome. I'm just so much more story focused than your average player, I'd have to say. I like to have people in parties just for their story more so than their actual like utility. Except for Elliot. Elliot in CS1 and CS2, I feel like Elliot's just a freaking requirement. Really, Resident Beat is just too good.
Yes, true. I'm pretty similar to you though about how really my part built on story over utility.
Oh, like when you pick certain characters to take with you in Trails in the Sky, you get different like voice lines from the story. Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I did for SC. A lot of parts in SC, and then Crossbell too. When you're in the final dungeon area of Azure, you definitely get special dialogue depending on who you take with you.
Oh, same for this for Trails in the Sky second chapter. When you're going through that final dungeon, depending on who you take, you're gonna get really special lines. Shara and what's her face was one of my favorites.
Luciola.
Yes.
Yeah, Walter and Zin too.
Yeah, Walter and absolutely. So, I've decided to take two guys in my party for the first time in a while. Right here, you've got your dose of Class 7, Class 8, and Class 9 in this party.
Yay! What is Class 8 and what is Class 9? I am very curious.
You'll find out beginning of CS3.
Is he like the Randy of the younger kids?
Kind of. Not quite. Randy's a little bit different for different reasons.
Gotcha. Yeah. I do think it's awesome how like Trails can have so many characters and follow so many archetypes, but at the same time, it's so different.
Yeah.
But it goes to show how good their character writing is.
Daniel, yes, that rat. Quite a big one.
We crap, that rat. Yeah.
Nice, bitch. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, also that thing though with having to go back to get the characters, the right characters for Sky SC. I like farm Shining Palms to get them up to level.
That's a good idea. I might do that. In Steam, you can buy as DLC, you can buy as many of those as you want, I think.
Oh, for Cold Steel? Sky is really pretty easy to farm Shining chapter. It's like the same Octobone monster that's like in the tunnels. You just have to keep running into it until you get Shining Palm.
Okay.
Yeah, but otherwise it's really easy to farm. I farmed those Shining Palms so hard, so like everyone in my party was easily like level 95 or something.
Huh.
I kind of felt like overkill actually at the end because what's the final boss name? Like what do you call him? Oriole Feud? Wiseman? I don't know what to call the thing, but the final boss. That was really too easy actually, because he only hit one of my characters. It's also my fault though, because I like cheesed it with the earth wall.
That's not cheesing. Hey, it's a valid strategy.
Roel, yes, definitely recommend.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like Trails is the one RPG series out there where the narrative continues to build on each other. So, the more games you play in the series, the more of the overall world and story and plot that you'll understand. So, if you want to really understand what's going on in like Erebonia and Cold Steel later on, you really need to play the Sky games.
Especially, Roa, especially at the end of Cold Steel 2, when you play the Divertissement chapter, and even more especially CS3 and beyond, you're gonna really wish you had known. You'll get so much more. You will feel so much more emotion and feelings from the game if you had experienced Trails in the Sky. And man, oh man, I can't emphasize this enough. The Crossbell arc, the unlocalized Crossbell arc. You should watch a playthrough or play through it yourself. The Crossbell arc. You can play through it. Watch. Go ahead, lady.
Sorry. Go ahead.
The Crossbell arc. You can play through it via various means on the internet, or you can watch a playthrough of it. I recommend Path Dingo Trails' channel. It's called Path Dingo Trails. Really, he has really good playthroughs.
He has a great channel of all the story walkthrough without like any commentary, and he has like the voice patches for like from the Evo versions, which means that some of the older games didn't originally come with voice acting, but then a re-release of those games came with voice acting, so like he includes the voice acting in it. And Crossbell arc, there are a lot of ways, as Feb said, to get the unlocalized games. And I would say don't be afraid to play the translations, the fan translation, because it is definitely serviceable enough to understand and still appreciate the story.
Absolutely. I would almost say that the Crossbell arc is actually a little more vital for Cold Steel 3 and 4 than even the Sky arc. Now, I'm not knocking down the Sky arc. The Sky arc is very important too. Very important too. But if I had to pick between this Crossbell arc or the Sky arc for playing one or the other and then playing CS3 and 4, Crossbell all the way.
Yeah. But I hate to, I don't mean this to like scare off anyone or scare you off for a while, but the thing is that the Crossbell arc really builds on what was established from the Sky game, so that's the only thing you might run into like kind of confusion, is some of the characters' development is built upon from the Sky game and the Crossbell games. But yeah, but otherwise I think I can see how you would say Crossbell is more important, just because the events of Sky are a little removed from a lot of the main characters and plot.
Yep, and you get a little more of it in CS4, but in CS3, you're near the end of CS2, you're going to be very happy that you're going to feel very good that you had watched the playthrough of the Crossbell arc. And not only that, it's not like at first I thought, man, I gotta watch through or play through these previous arcs. It's gonna be very rewarding to you. Think of it as another adventure. You're gonna enjoy watching these characters develop, these new characters you had nothing about, new characters. it's going to be a fun thing for you. Don't think of it as a tedious thing to get back to CS3 or CS2 with. Trust me, you will enjoy the whole development behind these characters.
Yep, absolutely. So that's kind of like my story too, is that I was looking into going straight into Cold Steel after finishing Trails in the Sky the Third, because, you know, I thought Crossbow is unlocalized, so it's not an ideal way to play them. But so many people in the Falcons subreddit convinced me to play Crossbow before, and at first I was kind of like, yo, that's 2 games. Like, that's a whole 2 games before getting into Cold Steel, right? But oh my gosh, I was hooked on the first Crossbow game, like within the first 15 minutes. And after that, it was just like blazing through Zero no Kisuki. And then the second Crossbow game, Ao no Kisuki, is actually my personal favorite so far of all the Trails games. So I would never have had that opportunity to experience something so awesome if it wasn't convinced me to play 2 whole games before Cold Steel. And you'll also like notice so many things in Cold Steel if you played Crossbow first. Yeah, you don't have to play that way, you know, like just go with whatever appeals to you the most, I would say, and then get into Falcon that way. But if you can make yourself play all the other games first, you will totally catch so many things, and it will mean so much to you.
Absolutely. If you play Trails in the Sky or watch Trails in the Sky, and especially the Crossbow arc, and you don't enjoy it, you can blame me for referring you. Just go ahead and say, dude, why did you tell me to do this? It sucks. Fine, go ahead and tell me. But I can almost guarantee you won't.
You can blame me too. You can blame us, basically.
you can come and say, how dare you waste my time with this? But I'm almost certain that you're not going to. It's such an awesome story. If you like Cold Steel, you're gonna love the Crossbow arc.
And also, okay, I'm a very sentimental. I saw like all the 2D houses in Sky and Crossbell, and then I got to Cold Steel, seeing the buildings in 3D. I like teared up, okay?
Yes,
I literally
me too.
like teared up.
Me too.
It was so beautiful to me. I was like, 3D! I can't believe it. Everything is so beautiful. It's realized fully.
Even Crossbow Square, dude. When I saw Crossbow Square in 3D, oh, you didn't see that? Yes. When I saw everything in 3D, I was just like, wow.
You showed me another district of Crossbow.
Okay.
You showed me the East District. And that was like, holy crap! Hey! Yo, his craft is cool.
Brandon, there are many theories about what you said last, as far as Rain's Master. I'm pretty sure we'll find out more about that in Cold Steel the 5th, or in the next arc, if I had to guess.
Yo, Daniel says if we saw Liberal in 3D.
Oh god,
seriously,
Daniel.
Though, if we saw Grand Soul in 3D, oh my god!
Oh, I would just flip a biscuit, totally. I would just...
I'd be like screaming for like 10 minutes straight, like, ah, it's amazing!
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah, it'd be so freaking cool.
Oh my gosh, if we got to see like the characters in 3D too, like Major Sid and Richard. Actually, now that you say he, I actually, but
You actually what?
sorry, I actually wonder if we'll actually see them again.
I see.
Yeah, I know you don't want to spoil anything, but because you said he, I'm like, be like one of them as an NPC.
Yeah, we'll see.
一息つけたな。
I've
But
already
yeah.
done like enough. I feel like I've done enough of a disservice to you, so I'm not gonna say any more on that matter.
Okay, even seeing like Niall and Dorothy in 3D would be really awesome.
Oh, this is good. That's a trial chest. Okay. Excuse me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this trial chest and show how it works.
Oh.
After I heal, of course, because I'm gonna get spanked if I don't. All right. Let me save. Don't look at the screen.
Why is his picture like so like, damn, look at me.
Who?
What's his name? That guy. Not the Kurt guy.
Oh.
with the hair, with the hand in his
Ash. Ash.
It's like so provocative for just like a look at me, my status picture.
Daniel, it's a perfect description. He's a man diva.
She's a diva.
He's a man. He's like, you can't get enough of me, like that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited because I like lazy. He sounds kind of similar to that now.
Emma, Muse. Oh shit! I don't know if I can even do it. Yeah.
What, is it like really hard?
Well, it's because.
Oh, you need a certain person.
You need certain characters for these trial chests. So you see, there's 4 characters. You got question mark, question mark, question mark. Then you got Muse. Then you got Emma. It says I don't know if everybody can understand Japanese, but I can read these names Japanese. You got Muse,
katakana.
Emma, katakana, and then the 4th one we don't have either. So we're missing 2 characters and Emma. I don't have Emma with me.
Too bad.
Yep. So sorry guys. All right. Let's hope that this is not a spoilery. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna take away the display capture real quick. Before I start fighting the boss, just in case it's a spoilery boss.
Thank you for checking.
Of course, just want to make damn sure. Oh, we're okay. Alright, cool.
Oh. Listen to this boss OST.
This is an epic. I'm gonna change. There's much better ones, but this one's really good too. So I need to change because I need to have my badasses in here.
Okay, I guess Ash the Diva isn't a badass.
I'm sorry, I didn't. He's not one of those that I've actually buffed the materia with. So.
I do wonder, like, what people think, because you know how Trails is so customizable with what parties you can make. I wonder, like, what people think when they see other people's playthroughs or walkthroughs and things, and they're like, oh, look who these people chose to be in their party. Yo, Laura is totally stuffed?
Let's just say Laura's story, what happens with Laura is just... I love her character. That's all I gotta say. Her development is amazing. What happens to her?
Holy crap, Laura. You
Remember
got
her dad?
some
Just, yeah.
nice link ability. Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
God. I gotta be careful what I say. Laura's last name is Arcade, and she lives up to the name. Let's just say that.
Very nice, because her dad was a badass. So.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's do.
I mean, he's basically like Arabonia Arios, right?
I think that's a good way to put it, I'd say. If not more.
Yeah, because
He's
they're
the
like
radiant.
both 8 leaves, 1 blade. Oh, sorry. What am I saying? He's freaking Arcade.
Yes.
They're both like sword. They're both sword.
Yes.
Like divine or radiant. Like they have that title.
Yep.
Blade.
Yep. You got it. You got it. Ear go. That's pretty funny.
Does it say?
You can look. If anybody says anything in chat that I think is too spoiler for you, I will let you know. Alright, let's watch
Wait,
Laura
Daniel,
kick some
he
ass.
says someone picks Eustace for everything. That's me. That was me with Wazy and Crossbow. He was like the one character that was never not in my movie. Oh, well, he and Lloyd. Oh, and Tio. Actually, damn. I realize how much I utilize those characters. They were like never not in my party.
Brandon, I'm gonna give you a heads up that that lady has not seen CS3 and 4, so we're gonna try our best not to spoil her on it, because I'd hate to ruin that for somebody, because the story of CS3
I
and 4
don't
is amazing.
find that like what he said that
Good.
much of
You
a
shouldn't.
spoiler. It's just it's like if it's any more
the
what do you
past that
call
comes up with Reed. Let's just say that.
specific.
Yeah.
If it's any more specific than that, then maybe that's more of a spoiler.
Right.
But if it's just like that, that's not really a spoiler to me.
And there you go. Cool beans.
Yeah. It's like, if you just want to let me know that someone's gonna get a lot of character development through something, then I love to know that. That, like, I can expect that.
She is not aware of any Reen story at all in CS4, so I'd rather refrain from any Reen stuff in CS4. How about that? Let's just say that. That's one of the most appealing parts of CS4.
Yeah, Go. That was also... Lloyd was my evasion tank forever. Aryan Rod.
I hear no,
made beating her actually possible.
I heard so much about Ariana Hard fight where like you get her helmet off and all of a sudden you're gonna just get bent over.
Basically she's just like, oh, okay, let me show you my truth. And it's not even her true form, it's just like her more real form.
Let's see how much damage she does here.
Oh wait, yeah, I want to see this too. This artwork is so awesome.
There you go.
Holy crap! Over 40k damage!
She did it twice too. It was a dub.
Twice 40k damage! Freaking 80k damage!
Okay, let me.
Holy shit. And I like how Ash levels up and he's like not part of the main party. I love how that happens to support characters. Like, I know you're always supposed to assume they're just there too. You're just not controlling them personally.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay. I'm glad I stopped the freaking screen right there. Alright. Let's do another one here real quick. How much? Do you want to do another one? Or do you want to call it here? I'll leave it up to you actually. I can do another one.
I'm actually good for like another 30 minutes.
Sweet. Let's do another one then.
Yeah.
We'll do one more.
Yeah, Go, the like Arion Rod fight. What was really cool for me was Lloyd finished it with his S-Craft. So it just felt really good that was like, yes, it's my boy Lloyd, and he used his ultimate move, and she was like, down. I was like, yes, I did it.
119 and 3.
Daniel wants to breed like 10 new Arcade School Swords Masters.
I'm in full agreement. Alright, hold on here.
Holy crap. They just like wander the world with their insane sword skills.
Oh, should I do this or not? I don't know if I should do this or not.
If you're like pondering that probably means like no.
No.
I'm just saying that I don't want you to like feel regret. I know like I personally aren't. How do I say this? I'm not like super bummed when there's spoilers, but I know that I don't want you to feel really bad.
But there's Randy. I gotta have some Randy action.
Sorry guys, my coughing. Oh damn, Irv Ghost says if all those kids were like in one party, they like single-handedly take on Ouroboros. I mean, if you're doing 80k damage in one hit,
Okay,
you
I'm
could
gonna show this.
do it.
I'm gonna definitely show this. You'll like this.
Randy! And Lloyd!
No, Lloyd.
Wait! Oh, never mind. I just saw his like arm sleeves. They look like Lloyd's.
You'll
It's
see
okay.
somebody
Kurt's
else.
cool too. Yes! Yeah, I think I saw Kurt.
This guy right here.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. That guy. And it's just, Randy's crafts.
You don't recognize the guy we're fighting?
Oh my gosh! He's in 3D! My favorite NPC, guys. He is my favorite NPC. It's our Lord Gilbert. Here he is. Oh, is he like promoted now? He's like top dog of
I'm not giving you
Ouroboros
any
now?
context.
I bet he is, right?
Not giving you any context.
Gilbert is like the Grandmaster. He just puts on a different. Well, actually, I don't want to give away like. Never mind. Maybe I won't like spoil more. What?
You can give away previous arcs. I've got.
Oh yeah, that's right. We've been talking about previous arcs the whole time. Gilbert has just been faking his voice the whole time.
Oh yeah?
So based on voice actors, he's actually the Grandmaster.
Oh yeah, okay.
Dude, what is his power-up move? Is he gonna like beg us to not hurt him? Super beg?
I wonder if my dudes are gonna get totally fucked here. Got it.
Soda. So JoJo. That was pretty badass. Oh my gosh, I knew it! I knew it! He was powering up his begging! No! This is beautiful! This is fucking... It hurt him! This 3D Gilbert is freaking beautiful!
I'm getting a kick out of your reaction.
I love how he powered that move up. And then it just exploded in his face. I think, honestly, okay, Irvgo says he's still just as useless. I think he's even more useless. Because at least in Sky, he didn't actually hurt himself.
My
He
dudes
has
are
so
actually
much
hurt.
HP though.
I guess he keeps healing this himself.
Okay. What is this? I mean, to be honest, Gilbert standing this long against these guys by himself now, that's pretty badass.
True that,
okay?
true that.
Good job, Gilbert. You're doing something.
There we go.
Oh crap. Aw, poor Gilbert.
Poor Gilbert. My ass.
Poor Gilbert. I'm so glad he's here. I can't wait to hear his English. Oh, Berserker! Yes! Oh, the 3D Berserker!
Indeed.
Yes. There you go, Randy. Sorry, Gilbert, you couldn't stand up to...
Not to Randy, hell no.
Nope. Oh yeah, Roel. There are returning characters abound in the Trail series.
That's also why, like, think about Avengers, right? You're not gonna know any of these characters if you had
Yep, that's perfect
listen or watch those movies.
comparison.
Like, it's not gonna have any meaning to you to see some character pop up if you hadn't.
Yep. It's like trying to see Endgame without seeing any of the MCU.
Okay, so I can't show this because this is way too spoilery. But I'm trying to figure out a way to get out of here. Sorry.
Okay, well, I appreciate that you, like, blacked out the screen. The music is pretty awesome, though.
Oh, man.
And dope music.
It is. Absolutely.
Music is always dope, though, in Trails games.
It's really hard to find bad soundtracks when it comes to any
Yeah.
kind of Trails game. Absolutely.
Even like the first of Trails, like Trails FC, I think a lot of people think that's the weakest soundtrack just because that's where it started too, right? Even that soundtrack is like one of my favorites in all of gaming.
Man, I want to play a certain part of this game, but I just can't do it. Can't do it. Let's see.
I appreciate you trying to avoid the spoiler.
Absolutely.
I really like Heimdall's OST. Just saying.
Heimdall's got a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Berea Heart is one of my favorites too. I like this OST, whatever it is.
Oh, you like this one? It's pretty good. This is one of my favorite city
It sounds
town
very cozy.
This is... I'll give you a hint. This is Oliver's hometown.
Oh! Oh my god!
That's all I'm giving you.
Okay, wow. This actually means a little bit more to me. I don't even know, but I'm just... Oh, it's his hometown. It's our minstrel's hometown.
That's right. Olivier, I should say.
Yes, Olivier. Or Oliver. But we pronounce it English, right? Englishy.
Frenchy.
No, I mean like the way they say it is Olivert, right?
Oh, yes.
So that's why I'm just like, sometimes I'm confused with trails because sometimes they try to go a little bit more authentic, like Louve, but then there's like Olivert, and you're like, what happened?
Well, okay, in Sky, he's Olivier.
Yes, Olivier.
And in Arabonia, he's Olivert. Prince Oliver.
Wouldn't it be Oliver, though?
It could be Oliver.
In French?
Oliver, yeah. And
yeah.
then in Sky, he's Olivier.
Yes, because, like, wouldn't it need to have an E after the T to be Olivert? Like Olivert?
I guess that's a good point. Yeah.
I don't know. So sometimes I get confused with trail. So I'm like, what way do you want me to pronounce it? And then there's like Joshua, but then there's what?
I'm curious to see how they handle him as his.
Okay, yeah, actually you're right. We haven't heard Joshua pronounced in English yet. Yeah, damn. You're right.
Alright guys, if you're a fan of Sarah, you're gonna get yourself some Sarah action here in this brief run here.
Yes, Sarah grew her hair out.
And I'm so freaking excited that Carrie reprised her role as Sarah. It's gonna be so epic. And Carrie also was so cool. I love her. She's really, her voice actress is so awesome. She was proud to announce, I'm Sarah again. Your favorite school teacher's back. You know,
yeah.
She's totally into her character, and I think it's awesome.
Yes, it totally makes a difference when the voice actor is actually super excited to be back. Yeah, dude, Sarah's English voice is so good.
You can tell she's got some experience. Ooh, let's see, it's not a trial
it's
chest.
probably one of my like favorite English voices, like in anything. And I've only played like one game with her so far, you know.
Oh, I do.
I
Okay.
keep forgetting that she played Caroline and Justine.
Yes, yes, she did. Just a second here. I want to save, but I don't want you to see any of my save files.
Okay, I'm not looking either, so you're all good. But oh, I'm so happy Roel likes all the music.
The music, all the music is freaking amazing.
Enjoy your stay in the Trails series, Roel.
Alright, so we're gonna do a trial test. I actually have the characters with me this time. So what it does is you open this chest up and you're forced to fight a boss battle with the characters that are designated by this chest. And here you can see the characters. It's pretty cool. And you get, what you do is you get like a special, usually you get like a really special quartz or something, a master quartz
Oh,
sometimes.
gotcha.
From doing it.
I like that it's making you like, it's making you play with a certain tactic.
Now I'm playing on very easy, so I can kind of cheese it real easily, but yes, if you're playing on normal.
It's still, yeah, even on easy.
So here, this one requires us to have Ashu, as it says in Japanese, or Ash, and Arutina, which is Altina in English.
Yes. Arutina.
We're going in.
Hi.
Hi, so desu.
Hi, so desu.
Ima desu, which is now.
Yes. Makaseyo. Leave it to me.
Wakarimashita.
Yes.
Understood.
I love this Sora.
He loves this.
Yeah. It's so JoJo. Is he saying "I yume mirareta kai"?
Hey,
That's what he's saying?
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, that's what Wazy says.
So this guy?
Yeah. Wait, this guy is still he's Ash, right?
Yes. Hi.
So I was right, because people were saying, "Oh, he's a diva," and I was, dude, that's like lazy, right? Dude,
I see
they're
what
even
you're
saying the
saying.
same voice acting. They have the same voice lines. They need to meet. It would be too much. It'd be like way too much. It'd be like, go away. Too much diva. Just go away now.
Oh, what is that? Sareta. What is it? I forgot what that is. I couldn't understand that totally.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
I can't remember what they got out of doing that battle together.
Oh, what the prize was? Oh, man.
I think it was some sort of bonding, or not bonding, but like some sort of link attack maybe or something.
Oh, cool. Oh, combo craft? Well, I know they're not called combo crafts anymore.
Something to that effect, if I remember correctly.
Those combo crafts in Crossbell were so OP. You could like wipe out those monster chests in like one move if you use a combo craft the first turn. Oh no, miss.
Don't worry, she got it.
Yeah. These, I love the Link attacks. Actually, I shouldn't call them Link attacks, Link abilities. Because even like where I'm at in Cold Steel 1, well, I guess I'm almost done, but where I am at, like, I have a lot of the like level 4s unlocked. So it's just cool to watch boss battles and be like, damn, look at that counter. Oh, damn, look at that shield. Like, it's just really cool. I like to watch it. Or like the auto tier or something.
Laura's auto, for my party at least, when Rain got hit, Laura would get pissed and she would get a shitload of CP. That's my favorite.
Wow, that's awesome. Actually, I'm gonna just raise my CP.
How dare you touch my man? I'm gonna
dare,
F you up.
How dare you? Yes. Oh, you totally get into that. Yeah. That's actually awesome.
Absolutely.
When you look at it that way, that's the only way it can be seen. Yeah, I think it's funny. I think the way you like Laura, I like you.
Eustace?
Yes.
Eustace is a badass.
I love
too.
how snarky he is. He's
He's
so much snark.
he does it in such a what's the word I'm thinking of? Such a way, like a royal way. That's not the right word.
Eloquent. He's
Yes,
very
yes.
eloquent with his.
He eloquently delivers his bullshit to you.
Yeah. And the burn, like the sick roast,
Yes.
the eloquent roast.
The eloquency makes it so good, though. That's the thing. Like
Yes.
the way he just.
He's like eloquent Wendy's.
That's really good.
I'd
Wendy's on
want
Twitter.
Eustace to run a roast Twitter. Like the way he always roasts Machias. Beautiful.
Yes, it's this one. He did such a good job of just totally screwing him over.
Yes. Roasting Elisa in a really nice manly, but it's still like super good roast. Eustace is the best. When we were in Legram, it was like Laura and Eustace were always in my party. Like in the main party. Dude, what the heck is this? This is like a huge scorpion. Oh, it's like a crab scorpion? His fighting style reminds me of Joshua.
It's because he's dual swords.
Yeah, dual blades. Good job, Kurt.
He's got the Vander School.
Aw, yeah.
Vander, Arsene, and one, or 8 leaves, 1 blade. Although, what's her name? Aurelia. Well, you learn more about her a little bit in CS2.
I've heard her name.
She is a master of multiple schools.
Aw, yeah. Strong lady. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, it's like, what if you met someone who just could do everything?
The pretender, right?
Yeah. They would be too OP. Oh, that's the Grandmaster, right? The Grandmaster is gonna end up being able to do anything and everything.
That's okay. That's one of the reasons why I think Aurelia is a contender for being the one. But I'm not quite sure.
I'm really excited to discuss like theories of that with you.
Yes, I want to.
I know all the CS3 and 4 stuff.
Especially with what you see at the very, very, very end of CS4. After the credits, it's Avengers style. After the credits, you gotta reload it. People don't know that. People miss it.
I love that.
Reload and all of a sudden you watch it again, all of a sudden something happens after the credits.
Yes.
And that's included
why
on my...
I like Yoko Taro's game.
Okay. If you watch my stream playthrough, guys, you will be able to catch that cutscene. Because I cover everything, pretty much.
Yes.
Speaking
His
of...
pose is such a diva too. Jeez.
His voice actor in English also sounds like he's gonna play the role pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Electric Flare. I have seen it. Fab, you saw the trailer for CS3, right? The English one?
Which one?
The one that like just released a couple days.
I believe
I think we were talking about it earlier.
I
It's the
have.
one where I was sad that we still never heard Randy's voice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
From all the new VAs.
But honestly, I'm really excited to see what all the English VAs can do because the lines that heard so far sound pretty damn good. Like they're what I would picture that character to sound like.
Yep.
And especially that I think we were talking about it earlier in the chat, but the Erica Harlacher, I don't know how to say her last name,
Not sure.
is Yuna Miss Lady On.
I'm looking forward to seeing how she plays Yuna's role, because Yuna is just incredibly important. If not, I'd argue one of the most important character in New Class 7.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Well,
she's an MC, so
she is the MC,
yeah.
right? Impede. Or take it out too.
I'm just gonna kill it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. It's done. Goodbye. I'm still so amazed how far the battle system has come from Sky FC.
I love the battle system. I mean, that's why I was attracted to the game. Was because it was turn-based, not action.
Mm-hmm. I love me my turn-based and my SRPGs.
There you go. Electric Flare, Udaman. I've heard of my, what's it called, the Thor's Academy Edition that comes in that fancy ass box right away.
Oh, I pre-ordered mine too. We're all in it. We're all in it.
Let's do this.
Yep. I'm trying to think of how many games I usually actually pre-order, and it's really not that often.
Yeah, lately not much for me either. I'm on my pre-order and stuff. It's really good shit. Like, I'm pretty sure P5 the Royal. Okay, yes, I'm gonna pre-order that one. And Trails.
Yes, I'm gonna
I'll
pre-order
pre-order.
that one too.
But that's it. Like, you gotta be in my top 3 most anticipated,
Yeah,
or top
gotcha.
5 for me to be willing to pay months in advance for.
2017 was a pretty good year for me for pre-orders.
Electric, yes. Oh shit, I missed the link attack there. Electric, I'm definitely going to stream Charlotte Cold Steel Tree
Yay!
in English. Oh yeah. I'm
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
decide whether I should have commentary or not. Usually my first playthroughs I don't have commentary, just because I know how it is for certain players, myself included. I always wanted to find a first playthrough without any commentary, so that way it wouldn't break the immersion.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then after that, I don't care. We'll just shoot the shit while we're playing, right? But I've already played in Japanese though, so I'm trying to decide whether I want to make it no commentary or not.
Well, if you don't want to, I'm kind of hoping to just stream parts of it.
Okay.
Like, I think, like, parts where I think it's gonna be, like, really big.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good
And, like,
parts.
my blind reaction to it after, like, having played everything else before it. So if you want to join me for that, then you don't even have to worry about, like, ruining a non-playthrough, a non-commentary playthrough.
You
But
know,
I'm still debating on it. I might or I might not.
we might have to talk and have a little a plan on how we'll go about that, because that sounds really cool, actually, really fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, this
And you get to see all my observations in real time.
yes. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll make sure this ain't spoilery. If I remember correctly, this is actually really spoilery, but let me check.
Yeah.
This will be the
Also,
last boss.
sorry, I think on my end, like 15 minutes-ish.
Oh, no problem. This
Then I'm gonna go.
This is pretty much the end of it anyway, because I really gotta get to sleep.
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you gotta get ready for the work week.
Spoiler E.
やはりパンタグリエル号に搭載され
やはり
行きますわよ覚悟してもらうとりあえずがっかりさせないでよね
Oh, this is way too spoiler. Okay.
せいぜい全力で来ると
we gotta end this here.
Okay, I'm also not listening. Okay, I'm not listening. I'm not paying attention.
You can listen. It's fine, but I'm not gonna.
Okay.
We'll just listen to these two while I
Gotcha.
wrap it up here. How about that?
Wait, what the hell? How is Amelia Clark #1 on Behind when she doesn't actually like voice act things?
Amelia Clark.
Yeah, she's #1 on like behind the voice actors right now. on this week. It's kind of funny.
That's odd.
It's probably because of GOT. And people are just like looking her up or something.
Oh,
They
yeah,
click
yeah,
on
yeah,
this
yeah.
page probably.
So, with all that being said, guys, let me actually, I'm gonna read up the chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. English VAs are awesome. Yes, Ergo. I'm really excited for the English voice cast for CS3 and CS4. USS Emilium. Their relationship definitely develops in CS3. And 4, you find out more about it. Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, USS Emilium. Yeah. You'll find out.
I'm excited to see her character development. Or just how she's used in the plot.
Alright. It's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing your reaction to it for sure. So, guys, before I end the stream, I want to let you guys know that LadyVirgilia has some really good summary videos for Trails in the Sky SC and Trails in the Sky 3rd chapter, or the 3rd TC. Please check them out on her channel. And she's also doing some Trails in the Sky the 3rd lore videos that I'm actually participating in. So she's kind of...
Oh yeah, collabed with me. That should be out by this Friday. Sorry, it's kind of late for some who have been following my schedule already. It's like a week late. Same with like my Persona videos, just any general, because I've been out of town. But now I'm back. So by Friday, it should be out.
And for the content, the quality content that she produces, she gets them out pretty darn quick, I gotta say. So wait till Friday-ish, and you're gonna be happy for the wait. You're gonna like that you waited for it, because it's gonna be a good one. If it's anything like the video she's releasing.
I hope so. I hope you all enjoy it.
So yeah, that being said, please check them out. And I'm gonna be participating in her later videos as well. She will also be doing a Trails from Zero video, or Zero no Kiseki as well, pretty soon,
Yep.
right?
I'm doing, yeah, that's right after the lore video on Friday. I'm moving into Trails of Zero, or Trails to Zero, or Zero no Kiseki. That'll probably be a 3-part series.
It's going to be an epic one because the Crossvale arc is freaking amazing. The story behind it is so awesome, and it builds up so much for the Trails of Cold Steel arc.
Yes. Oh, good night, Electric Flare. Thanks for participating.
Thank you very much.
It was
Yes.
cool chatting with you.
Absolutely. We are trying to stream every Friday night, real late. This one is a short stream. Next Friday we won't be able to either because I got a bunch of stuff to do. But we are looking to stream next weekend sometime. Might not be Friday night, but it'll be sometime next weekend. And until then, we will see you guys later.
Yep. See you guys. It was
night,
fun
guys.
talking with you guys. Good night.